For sure.
Director Falk, sir. Welcome back.
These two are with me.
At least this location is secure.
And I intend for it to stay that way. I'll be giving a report to all staff at 0300. Report to the operations room at that time. I have a lot to prepare, Carter. Agent Weaver will show you around.
Down here, Carter. Come on.
Okay.
When
Let's go.
Ivan put Sputnik up, the brass got scared. This project became top priority. Off the books, of course.
That did it. Hold it there. Don't move it. All right, people. Show's over. Back to work.
Carter, this is Nico Da Silva, Senior Field Agent. Nico, you'll be sharing your workspace with Agent Carter.
Welcome
Okay.
to the most advanced facility on Earth.
Falk wants him up and running ASAP. Time is of the essence. Straight from his mouth.
Gotcha. Well, come on. Our office is right over here. That Weaver is one tough broad. So, this is us. This is my desk here. Yours is over there. Get comfortable, Will. Things as they are. This is both your office and your quarters. Do you mind if I call you Will?
Yes, I do mind.
Well, I'm not calling you Agent Carter. I might be military, but I'm not that formal.
I prefer William.
Yeah, well, I prefer Nico, even if my mother insists on calling me Nicholas. There are some things that are just beyond our control.
I can see we'll be fast friends, you and I.
Glad to hear it. My supply of friends got cut a
Oh,
bit short lately.
that's dark.
That all, Da Silva.
For now, sure. You have any questions, just ask. And one more thing.
Yeah?
The old man, Director Falk. He's a hard man to impress, but you managed it. Not what I expected after reading your file. Only pleasant surprise I've had all day.
Okay, you read my file?
How many people around here know my history?
Exactly.
We all know each other. Don't worry, you'll get to read up on us too. The
Well-
old man thinks that the more attached we are to one another, the better we'll be in the field. The Bureau might be an adjustment for you. We work in teams here. Seems like you're more accustomed to operating alone.
Yeah, well, I'm also
Yeah.
accustomed to the enemy being human. An attack like this, it's gonna mean a lot of adjustment for everybody. I'm a different man today than I was yesterday, you know?
Ain't that the truth?
No, like literally. Left for dead. Shot in the shoulder, even though I'm pretty sure that's not really a, like, permanent death thing. But, I don't know.
Where were you this morning? Did you get caught in any of this?
No, I was out gathering intel on a weather anomaly way out in the boondocks. Something was interfering with television and radio signals. Everything except the heavy-duty military gear. Since the attack, it's gone global.
They
It
shut
might be
down our
that
communication just
balloon.
before the attack. Keep us from coordinating. Smart.
Sure, but there's one way it helped us. Can you imagine the panic if the public found out about an alien attack?
You seem like you know your way around this place.
I don't typically work out of this facility. Hell, no one really did until today.
But you have an office.
But my post for the past few months has been with a small team that reports to Director Falk.
Anomalies? What type?
Different types, but all, well, supernatural. Sounded silly to say it until a few hours ago. Mostly weather oddities, but also we've been recovering deposits of this Illyrium stuff.
Who else is on this team?
It was supposed to be kept small until it was needed. Now, people who were pre-flagged for recruitment are coming in. Well,
The
ones that are
remaining.
still alive.
Yeah,
People were
exactly.
Pre-selected? From where?
From the military, the clandestine service, DIA, even some civvies. No one knew that they were selected until they got the call. As of this morning, Falk activated the project and sent that call out.
And before today?
For the last few years, it's just been a couple dozen specialists. But now, we got a lot of new squaddies to bring up to speed.
I need to get myself oriented. Let's talk later.
Sure thing, Will. Good to have you on board. Sounds like the director's about to start. Come on, let's get the good seats.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Like, literally, they have a file on me. Okay, that's... I mean, it makes sense, but... Divorced. Didn't get his international law degree. Sorry. Excuse me. Wow. I got the sneezies. Vigilo Confido.
Lights.
You know, they actually kind of nailed cigarette smoke on that. Kinda.
We
It's not
are
perfect,
at war,
but it does look
and
like
not
it.
the one we were expecting. Groom range, 2100 hours. Survivors, 6. In just a few minutes, our enemy managed to destroy the primary strategic command center. By 2130, Strategic Command itself ceased to exist. Our combined military forces have been routed. The comms have gone dark. The red phone will not be ringing. And that is why, as of now, I, Myron Falk, am assuming command of what's left of our nation's defenses. The Bureau was founded to coordinate resistance forces in the event of a complete and successful Soviet invasion. That mission remains the same, even if our enemy does not. We now face an opponent from beyond our world, whose identity is yet unknown. But make no mistake, this enemy has crippled us.
For sure.
They have technology decades beyond what we possess. We must make it our own. Their weapons will become our weapons. And when they do, we shall annihilate them. I give you new orders. Survive, adapt, win. Welcome to XCOM.
Okay, what?
No! No, I can help them. Let me help them! Will.
Carter. Hey, Will, wake up.
What?
Jesus, Carter. How is it you look worse than before you went to sleep?
I'm fine. And you yelling for me to wake up doesn't help.
I wasn't the one yelling.
What did I say?
Something about a fire. I don't know. I guess after the morning you had, it makes sense.
No, this wasn't about that. It wasn't about group range.
Well, my guess is you're not the only one having nightmares after this morning. Head shrinking's gonna be a big business after this war.
Yeah.
If there isn't after this war. Christ, that was dark. Anyway, Falk's looking for you. Wants you in his office, ASAP.
The old man say what he wanted with me?
Guess you don't know him all that well yet. The director doesn't tell anyone anything he doesn't think they need to know.
He's one of those jerks.
Well, I guess you can't really hold knocking off for a few against me.
We'll deal with it
Seems
for
how
now.
we seem to be in our office and our quarters.
But still.
Yeah, I guess some parts of the
Douche.
emergency plan leave something to be desired. Ah well, it'll be just like college, right?
Yeah, except I stayed in Mrs. Hawthorne's boarding house back in Terre Haute. Had my own bathroom and everything.
Well, ain't you fancy?
Are you saying something about that radio?
Oh yeah. Cheap thing normally just pipes in the company elevator music, but it's been picking up some weird signal. Damned if I know what it is.
Don't we have more important issues to deal with?
Sure, that's why I haven't bothered with it. But if someone on the outside is able to broadcast through that jamming signal, well, it could be important.
Who would know more about this?
Check with Operator Chelsky. She's information officer for the Bureau. Keeps track of communications, arranges contacts, manages what the public hears. The whole deal.
Alright, so
I'd better go see what the old man wants.
See you later,
let's
Will.
go check the radio. I mean, if you're offering me a quest, I really don't want to stop now. Because I want to see what the next part of this is.
2. Message repeats. 250.
Better make a note of this and talk to one of the radio operators.
9.
You probably ought to run that by Operator Chelsky across
Message
the hall.
repeats.
Might be important.
250. November 8. 9-2.
Okay. Well. And of course, the dogs want to start barking. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. They don't do anything but bark. At nothing, by the way. Always nothing. Anyway, so this is... That's tragic.
You the dispatcher?
A little more than that, Agent Carter. Information
Wow,
officer
that
of
was
the
very
Bureau.
dismissive.
Officer, what does that
You
mean?
the
I oversee the
dispatcher.
dispatchers, but in addition to that, I also manage our public communications and keep our profile low. For now, my job is also keeping the public from knowing the scope of the threat.
Because rioting mobs of civilians are the last thing we need right now.
Exactly. You and your agents contain the enemy's attacks, and my operators will keep the public panic level in check.
I'll try not to distract you too much.
As long as you have a good reason. What do you need, sir?
Isn't the enemy jamming all communications?
Yes, most broadcasting equipment is facing heavy interference, cutting effective range down to less than 5% of normal.
Then how are you...
Our equipment is significantly more robust. We're still communicating at approximately 90% of effective range. The best of the best, you know.
Okay, so that's cool. So what is the public mood? I didn't know this would be a
What does the
factor.
population know?
They're worried about the communications blackout, but our operatives in the major cities are keeping them in line.
Keeping them in line. You make it sound like they've declared martial law.
Nothing as heavy-handed as that. Just a series of emergency preparedness tests. They'll be tense, but orderly.
Okay, and...
Radio's been playing a strange broadcast. Any idea what it means?
I heard. It's probably an automated weather station nearby, but I suppose it might be instructions for picking up a weaker signal. A clever broadcaster could bypass the worst of the jamming that way.
It could be survivors. We could bring them in.
It's worth checking out. I'll have Operator Hughes run the radio while you give us the data.
First set the range to...
Oh, geez. I might actually have to look this one up, y'all. Give me just one moment. I do apologize. That's crazy. Come on. Okay, so looking it up, here we go. Alright. Here we go. I found something. Sorry, I do apologize, but you're gonna go with me in real time. I don't mind doing this live because you know, I want to do this correctly. I'm more worried about keeping everybody alive than I am trying to remember stuff because I'm an idiot.
Set the range to 250.
Now the direction?
Okay, hold on, here we go.
Set the direction north.
And the frequency?
And there they go. Bark, 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 bark.
Set the frequency to 892 megahertz.
Okay,
Checking
there we go.
ultra high frequency. Nothing. Wait,
Hey, alright, see, there we go.
it's survivors. They're trying to warn others of the attack.
Reply. Tell them they aren't alone. We'll do what we can to assist.
We'll dispatch someone to help, but we'll also have to make sure they stop broadcasting immediately. We can't risk that information spreading.
As long as they get rescued.
As long as they get rescued.
Yes, sir?
Thanks for the information.
Just doing my job.
Cool, cool. Alright. Anything cool down here? No. Over here? No. Down here? Nah. Alright, where's... up there? So I guess I've gotta... Okay, can't go that way, because... Well, let me see if they say anything interesting. Why not?
Where are you headed with this? Just running it over to the armory.
Wasn't told about any deliveries?
In case you haven't noticed, things are a little hectic around here right now. There's a war on? Sorry, Doc, but we're gonna have to hold you here while we check this with Central. Central? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's right, I forgot. None of you people can think for yourselves. Watch yourself, Doc. Lighthouse, point 1. Hey, I got one of the white coats here with a hazmat delivery for the QM. Says he had it scheduled, but I don't have any transfers on my dock. I really don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. Every
Okay,
moment
I
is
do like
vital to our
this.
success.
They actually followed through with it. I gotta watch it. That's sick. Okay, cool, cool. Man, this game really is kind of a what you make of it thing.
What is it, Will?
I better go see
can't.
what the old man wants.
See you later, Will.
Alright, so... what I am gonna do... Well... let's see what happens after this.
You were there. You saw what he was capable of.
I did. It's just... his file paints a different picture.
Huh.
Okay, agents.
Let's listen to
begin.
this.
We going on another wild goose chase, Director? Not this time, agents. Because I brought in an expert agent who I expect to turn the tide. Allow me to introduce your new senior agent, Miss Angela Weaver. Agent Weaver, please begin.
Good evening, agents.
Okay.
Now, we have reason to believe our target is...
Is this some kind of joke?
I assure you, I do not joke about potential infiltrate...
Come on, miss. Get back to reception and leave the real work to us, okay? Agent Percy, watch your tone.
Director, how many concrete cases of the outsiders have your agents uncovered to this date?
That would be 0.
And how many have I uncovered in my own investigations?
2 confirmed, 1 pending.
Thank you, Director. If I may continue...
Listen up, Agent Percy. Maybe you'll learn how to do your job. Yes, sir.
Now, we have reason to believe an infiltrator has compromised military command.
Okay, nice. Okay, oh, that was setting up that whole... okay. Nice.
Speak of the devil.
Carter, good. Agent Weaver is afraid you don't play well with others. I tend to see that as an asset.
To conclude, all signs show a pattern of systemic interference that cannot be explained by known enemies. Excellent work as always.
Come over here, Carter. I'd like a word.
Shut up!
These activities aren't from the Reds. They aren't from any known source on Earth, so we must examine alternative sources. You mean to say, aliens? It's more likely than you think. We cannot afford to be caught off guard. Oh, okay, Myron. I think you've been working too hard. Take a little time off, maybe a vacation, and... No, listen, this is too important to ignore. My team has already uncovered a half dozen potential cases of outside interference. No, you listen. I
Okay.
have a meeting with the generals in 2 days, and I will not have you making a laughing stock out of this department. General Deans is already talking about cutting funding, and if that happens, you and your team will be out. Do you understand? Yes, Director. Perhaps you're right about that vacation. That's more like it. Someplace nice and sunny. Lots of fresh air, like New Mexico.
Dark. Poor Falk. Alright, let's... Ooh, this is a toughie. Alright, let's see what happens.
What do you want from me, sir?
You're not here in this facility by chance. I brought you here quite purposefully. I've been following your career for some time.
Following my career?
I've been behind a desk since... well, for a while.
Yeah, but you were a hell of an agent before you sat behind that desk. And what's more, I know what put you behind that desk.
The brass put me there.
Sure, the brass made the call. But it was you who kept yourself there.
I don't need another round of psychobabble. I had enough of that from the company shrinks after the incident.
It was an accident, Carter. Beyond your control.
Right, yeah. And next you tell me how I can't save everyone.
It's too late for that. But you can save some of them. And right now, that might be enough.
Right. Well, I'm with you, Falk. If only because, for all we know, this clown show you're running here is all that's left of our nation's defenses.
Then that makes you one of the nation's best weapons.
Alright, enemy intel.
What do we know about the enemy?
Very little. Before this morning, we only knew of scattered oddities. We weren't even sure if they were connected.
Such as?
Deposits of the substance called Illyrium were found in various locations across the nation. There were weather oddities. We received and investigated reports of what we called thinnings. Localized instances where the very fabric of reality itself seemed to be warping, then dissolving.
And this was kept secret?
From whom? The populace? The news would have generated mass panic. No, the circle was kept quite small on this.
Alright, so what about the facilities?
What is this place? I mean, when aliens
yeah.
from another world aren't attacking our planet.
This facility is essentially fulfilling its intended function right now. It was created to respond to a potential invasion on domestic soil.
Do all of these people work here?
No. Typically, you won't find much more than a skeleton crew here. But certain carefully selected individuals across all military disciplines are aware of this facility's existence. In the case of a domestic invasion, they're under orders to arrive here.
I never knew about this place.
Well, based on your performance at Groom Range, I'd say that omission was a grievous oversight.
Alright, and what is the XCOM strategy?
What's our plan?
Our first order of business is to get this facility running at full capacity. I believe our best shot at defeating an enemy with superior technology is to take that technology from them and make it our own.
And we got the facilities to do that?
We're still finishing construction on the lab, but we've already got one of the best leading the team, Dr. Dressner. And he won't be doing it alone. I'm in the midst of organizing field teams to be sent on recon and recruitment missions for other specialists.
Oh, yeah.
I'm heading down to the ready room.
De Silva will meet you there and help you assemble a team. Get moving.
Alright, huh?
I'm heading down to the ready room.
De Silva will meet you there and help you assemble a team. Get
Sweet.
moving.
Well, alright then. So, this is... Oh, I didn't even know that was there. Sweet. Well, crazy. You know what? I want to launch or I want to get to the part where I'm actually choosing it and make that my stopping point, because man, this is so fucking good. Like, I really like this game, y'all. Didn't think I would.
Welcome aboard,
but
sir.
Banana
What do they look
Pants
like?
crazy
I heard
time.
some of them look like us.
No
Oh
way.
yeah, no, I'm definitely
seen
glad
them.
I continued
They
on.
look like some kind of, I don't know, some kind of monsters or something. You lost, pal? Well, ready room's that way.
Well, all
How's it
right
going,
then.
Agent Carter?
Yes, Director. I'll tell him right away.
Take a seat, gentlemen. Director Falk has personally chosen you for this initiative, and I will be
Come
your
on, Will.
leader.
We need to talk.
Shut it! What's with everybody interrupting me? Listening to shit. God damn.
Part is what you're familiar with. You're all experienced field agents, so investigation and recovery in hostile environments aren't new to you. You said it, best in the service. And it brings all the normal subjects? Yes, they might be different than you're used to. You mean we're not going after the Reds? So who are we looking for? We believe we have uncovered a new enemy of the state. We'll be investigating the exact nature of their organization. Oh, understood. I think.
I don't believe you do.
Anybody in the world, sir.
I don't.
Well,
About that. Yep, exactly. Rosemont.
The old man just called down. Says one of the scientists is missing. Disappeared, along with his research in high explosives.
Does Falk think he's gone rogue?
Maybe, but we can't risk a panic. Nils is tracking him down, but you need to get a team ready to help, quick and quiet.
Pause on that if you need to. Alright, so this is going to be the part where I go ahead and stop. I do want to thank you guys for watching. I know it's going to be a long one. I know it might be a little confusing with me chopping it up. I hope to do the best job and edit as well as I can to make it sort of flow seamlessly so you're not sitting there confused. But basically, I'm taking this, breaking it down into 20-minute chunks, with the last chunk being a little bit longer to kind of cover this last part. But next time, we will choose our team, and we will go rescue the scientist, discover that signal out in the northeast, get those survivors, and continue on, see what else we can do. I do thank you for joining me. This is the Butter Dog. Out. Take care, y'all. Later.